like edible monuments to logistical incompetence. This massive bread delivery arrived all at once, overwhelming the small unit with enough baked goods to feed a division for several days. The soldiers faced the impossible task of consuming or storing thousands of loaves before they spoiled, leading to bread trading networks with neighboring units and desperate attempts to preserve the unexpected windfall. German winter uniform production suffered a paperwork disaster that resulted in tropical climate clothing being manufactured for soldiers facing harsh winter conditions on multiple fronts. Military contractors received specifications for lightweight uniforms suitable for desert warfare when they should have been producing heavy winter gear for European battlefields. This mix-up left German soldiers wearing thin cotton uniforms during freezing winter campaigns, providing no protection against cold temperatures that routinely dropped below zero. Russian supply disasters extended to religious and cultural sensitivities when vodka rations intended for Orthodox soldiers were delivered to Muslim units whose religious beliefs prohibited alcohol consumption, while pork rations meant for non-Muslim troops arrived at Muslim positions where dietary restrictions made the food completely unacceptable. These cultural supply mix-ups created resentment and confusion among soldiers who felt their religious beliefs were being ignored or deliberately violated by military supply operations. Military analysts later determined that logistical errors caused more mission failures than direct enemy action in numerous World War I campaigns, revealing that armies often defeated themselves through supply chain incompetence rather than losing to superior enemy forces. When examining the full scope of military madness across all these armies, certain patterns emerge that reveal which forces truly mastered the art of self-destruction. The final verdict, which army's madness was the worst. Ranking these armies by their capacity for self-destruction requires examining concrete evidence rather than anecdotal chaos. The French army executed 918 soldiers for desertion and cowardice, the highest rate among major powers, revealing a military culture that killed its own men more systematically than any other force. British forces executed 310 soldiers, while German and Russian armies maintained significantly lower execution rates despite facing similar battlefield pressures. Beyond execution statistics, equipment failures and supply disasters plagued every army, but the scale varied dramatically. Russian soldiers marching barefoot across hundreds of miles, while French troops received wine rations stronger than modern spirits, created different types of military dysfunction. German underground cities and British parachute bands reflected institutional problems, but these pale compared to systematic supply failures that left entire armies without basic necessities. The evidence suggests that institutional brutality toward one's own soldiers, measured through execution rates and systematic supply failures, created more military damage than language barriers or cultural confusion.